Travis Wayne Goodsell, Joseph Smith History, verse 56. In the year 1823, my father's family met with a great affliction by the death of my eldest brother, Alvin. In the month of October 1825, I hired with an old gentleman by the name of Josiah Stoll, who lived in Chenango County, state of New York. He had heard something of a silver mine having been opened by the Spaniards in Harmony, Susquehanna County, state of Pennsylvania? Must have been a mistake. There's only one Harmony, Pennsylvania, and that's north of Pittsburgh. We know this because it's founded by Methodists. We know this because the Hales were Methodists. Joseph Smith elopes with little Emma Hale as he was put to board with Mr. Isaac Hale of that place. There's some missing information here. While he was yet employed in the service of Mr. Stoll. One of the things that are missing is that Joseph Smith, in March 26th of 1826, or actually 20th March 1826, which is the year in between, Joseph Smith was arrested. It was the nephew of Mr. Josiah Stoll, and he was brought over to the Bainbridge jail, where Joseph Smith had to pay a fine of $2.68 for glass looking, according to the court documents. So, yes, there's some missing information here. Also missing is that, on January 18th of January 1827, we were married while I was yet employed. He eloped. Owing to the continuing to assert that I had seen a vision. Persecution still followed me, and my wife's father's family were very much opposed to my being married. Alright, so 22nd day of September, he gets the plates. And yeah, here we go. Let's see. The persecution, however, became so intolerable that I was under the necessity of leaving Manchester. You were in Harmony. Yeah. Harmony. And going with my wife to Susquehanna County. When did you go back to Manchester? What's going on? And so we found a friend in a gentleman by the name of Martin Harris. Well, we're missing some information. Joseph Smith worked on his farm. That's how we knew Martin Harris. Martin Harris had a farm in Palmyra. And this is where Joseph Smith would show him his rocks and a hat trick. That is missing here too. Mr. Harris was a resident of Palmyra Township, Wayne County in the state of New York. Yeah, that's where you guys lived until Smith Sr. had become a master mason in Canandaigua and got the Manchester farm. And so Harmony is, so this is Manchester farm. This is where Palmyra is. Canandaigua is down here. Harmony is over here, westward, north of Pittsburgh. Ohio, by the way, is over here. That's where Kirtland, Ohio was. Sidney Rigdon's over in this direction. And then Bainbridge, a little more south, almost equal with Canandaigua. The jail is over here. Susquehanna County is just south of Bainbridge. And so Martin Harris is he inherited the farm as a result of being part of the War of 1812, and disturbed. He was a part of the anti-Mason committee in Palmyra. Now that is interesting. Here you have York Rites Masons. Smith Sr. was involved with the disappearance of William Morgan and is now taking over the writing of the book that William Morgan was unable to complete. And here we have Joseph Smith Jr. meeting up with Martin Harris. A fairly wealthy man because of the inheritance of the farm. And Martin Harris knows about a rock and a hat trick. So Joseph Smith is telling him all about finding plates. Martin Harris says, I need to find out proof. I need to be involved. He's in Palmyra. He needs to find out what's going on. He wants to be involved. If he's going to spend his money publishing a book, he wants to be a part of it. And so, apparently he's in Susquehanna rather than in Harmony. But he goes and sees Charles Anthon, and he didn't want to do anything with it because he wouldn't show him the sealed portion, and took it out of my pocket, and blah blah blah. And then that's it. We don't hear anything about 116 pages. What happened to the 116 pages here in the history? Where'd they go? Doctrine and Covenants. Section 3. It's July 1828. The loss of the 116 pages at Harmony, Pennsylvania. This is where we find out about Martin Harris. Here's some missing information, but then there's other missing information that we have to combine with the Joseph Smith history to find out what's going on, and even that, we still need further information, such as Martin Harris being a part of the anti-Mason movement. And here we have Martin Harris on the anti-Mason committee in Palmyra, being taken to Harmony, north of Pittsburgh, whereas history says Joseph Smith would have to go to Susquehanna County. over some incident that occurs. We're not sure what. Wonder if it has anything to do with the 116 pages and other events that occurred. The other events involved Joseph and Emma's first child dies. They eloped in January, so obviously a honeymoon baby, little cutie Emma, and the tragedy of the loss of their first child. And also, they try to go to the Methodist church. It's Emma's church. She just lost her firstborn. She needs comfort from her religion. Joseph goes with her. Even though there was supposedly in 1838, Joseph wrote about a spring of 1820 incident where he was told not to join any other church. But the Methodists wouldn't allow him to join anyway because of that glass-looking incident. They didn't want his kind in their organization. And because the whole township is Methodist, they were all booted out. Thus the need to move with Emma and her family. And here in Revelation, section 3, Martin Harris is called a wicked man. Notice it's not the wife. Notice Martin Harris isn't the one claiming, "Oh no, my wife lost it. What do we do?" Nope. Martin Harris is the wicked man. And anti-Mason, working with Joseph Smith on 116 pages of a manuscript that he, Martin Harris, as an anti-Mason, and the Smiths, a part of the York Rites, having been involved with William Morgan, and the 116 pages are destroyed. You should not have feared man more than God. Alright, so we see that they already knew about Sidney Rigdon. But we're not going to get to that. We're going to stop here.